Hi, it's Sophie, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about Barnard and Barnard's interview process and what my experience was with that. So I'm going to talk about how the interview felt and the questions I was asked and the questions I asked my interviewer, Anna. So just a disclaimer, if I can say that right today, just a disclaimer, I am homeschooled in Mississippi. I'm a senior in high school, and I was rejected by Barnard. Early decision. So yeah, I've already applied and have been rejected from Barnard. So if anyone wants to know my statistics about like my admission, so I had a 31 ACT I submitted. I tried matching with this thing called QuestBridge National College Match, and so I applied for the National College Match to Barnard. It was their first year as a partner school, so I don't know what that had to do with it, but it's just some information I'm throwing out there. Okay, so I realized I was getting too close to the camera. So these are the questions I was asked during the interview. What did I want to major in? What was I interested in? Where was I from? My proudest accomplishment? What is my high school like? Typical day in my life. What do you wish you could change about your school? What classes would I like to take at Barnard? She asked me what was QuestBridge, because I mentioned that pretty early on, like how I heard about Barnard. And so just make sure that you know just basic information about what you're interested in or what you're involved in. So if you mention something like, oh, I'm in this certain club that maybe she doesn't know about, or I'm a part of this certain organization she doesn't know about, make sure you know what you're talking about, I guess. Just like, I would have been really, I don't know, you can't make anything up really, because they're going to try to ask you more about it. I don't know if that makes any sense. How did you find out about Barnard? And so many of these questions also, they overlapped. So I might answer a question and I would really answer like 4 other questions. So she would say like, okay, you already answered this kind of, but I'm going to ask you for the sake of asking you. And so I was kind of repetitive, but anyway, so also why Barnard, and the hardest part for me of like what would be the hardest part of attending Barnard if I was already accepted in there. So that's all she asked me. And then all I asked her was, did she feel safe on campus? What was her favorite Barnard tradition? She enjoyed that question. I also asked her what are her career goals? Like, did she feel like Barnard prepared her for what she was pursuing? I think she was trying to get into law school. And that was all that was asked in the interview. Overall, the interview went really well. So I know my interview was not the reason I got rejected from Barnard. So anyway, those are the questions I was asked and what I asked my interviewer, Anna. I wouldn't really change anything about my interview. It went really well. In the end, she told me I was like the ideal Barnard student, and that, she expected not that she expected it to go well, but she thought that I was the ideal applicant. So, but I was rejected in the end. Just keep that in mind, and that the interview doesn't really mean that much, because if it did, I'd probably be accepted. I don't know. Thanks for watching.